Man, it feels different out there this evening than it felt last night. We're talking about 15 to 20, even some locations near 25 degrees warmer across our state. And that's all courtesy of those winds that have been out of the south. They're not as elevated as they were earlier this evening, but roughly 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's keeping those temperatures rock steady near 50 degrees across most of the state, 51 in Severn, 49 in Ellicott City. A little bit cooler in places like Havre de Grace and Jarrettsville, where we're hovering in the mid 40s. Still needing a lighter jacket if you're stepping out this evening, but we're keeping the skies on the dry side for everyone that's about to head into work, expecting those temps to eventually start to climb as we head into the early morning hours, as those winds will pick back up heading into the day. Expecting some showers out there, really intermittent, very light for the morning. Unfortunately, we're going to see things get a little bit more turbulent as we head into the afternoon, as strong southerly flow sends temperatures into the 70s for most of us. But I am tracking a cold front that is going to bring some instability. Level 2 out of 5 risk for strong to severe storms. I'll time out those storms and tell you what you can expect coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Patrick. Well, despite some quick-moving lawmakers, the newly drawn congressional map, which passed third reader in the House today, still has a lot to go through before it becomes law. The bill that creates the new map, ordered by a judge who ruled the previous map unconstitutional, will still need the governor's signature. If he vetoes this map, like he did the last congressional map, the General Assembly will have to override the veto. A judge will review the constitutionality of the new map during a hearing on Friday morning. And even if that goes smoothly, this new map is still contingent upon an unsuccessful appeal for the original map. The Office of the Attorney General has not yet decided if they will appeal. A law student who recently purchased a home says she's being harassed by Baltimore City Police because of her address. Monica Brokenborough says police have repeatedly showed up trying to serve an arrest warrant to a man who no longer lives at her address. The first visit happened on February 25th. She told officers that she owns the home, and then she thought it was resolved. 3 weeks later, her Ring doorbell footage shows officers visiting the home at least 7 different times. Tuesday was the most recent visit. 6 officers trying to serve an arrest warrant for 23-year-old DeMonte Mayo. Brokenborough went to a police station to try and stop these visits.
In there for 10 minutes, the gentleman returned and assured me that no other officers would be at my house. And less than 48 hours later, 6 officers from Baltimore City Police were basically surrounding my property. It was scary and frustrating at the same time because, we hear of these incidents. I don't want to be the next Breonna Taylor. You can be innocent in your home and become a victim from the police. So I was very fearful.
Detectives say her house was the last known address for Mayo. BPD says they are aware of this and shouldn't be at her house again. All right, it's tax season, and the company of a popular filing tool is facing a lawsuit. Why the FTC is suing TurboTax, coming up next. And if you've got some extra bats, balls, and equipment lying around your house, you can help us pack the park. How one group is working to level the playing field for local kids.
And here's that cold front sliding through the southeastern portion of the country. Lots of Gulf moisture ahead of it. Showers, thunderstorms, and tornadoes already confirmed across the south. More of that moving into our area tomorrow. I'll time it out coming up after the break.
The owner of TurboTax is in trouble with the government. The Federal Trade Commission has filed a lawsuit against Intuit. The agency claims that the company deceived customers by marketing its popular TurboTax software as free and then charging many users. The FTC also asked a federal court to stop the company's advertising to prevent harm to people filing their taxes right now. Around 56 million people filed taxes with TurboTax last year. Well, Apple will not repair iPhones that are marked as lost or stolen. The company's technicians will now check a special device registry when a customer brings their phone in for repair. The GSMA registry is a global database where owners can register the devices and designate a status for them, such as lost or stolen. This move expands Apple's existing policy to decline repairs for devices whose owners cannot disable the Find My iPhone feature. You've outgrown those baseball cleats. 20 years ago, you were pretty good at lacrosse, but now that stick only scores with cobwebs. Well, now a company called Leveling the Playing Field pleads don't dump your gear at the dump. Instead, Jamie Costello tells us why you should toss it in their bin.
There it is, close to 3 power cubes, a long slide away from a slide, and a next-door neighbor to a trash bin sits the sacred bin of sports. And here he comes. Brandon's feet hit the ground here at Honeygo as he cracks the safe open to find a galaxy of goods. It's like having a Christmas morning once a month.
Every time, because you never know what's going to be in there.
This bin is leveling the playing field.
We know that there are some pretty valuable things in here that kids are in need of.
This could be your closet, your garage, your basement.
I think it's awesome. I think it's great, and I'll definitely be dropping some things off later today.
Your playing days may be over, but your gear will live on.
It'd be nice to put it to good use.
You'll see these well-marked LPF bins from Anne Arundel to Harford County, but you ain't seen nothing yet.
We collected $1.1 million of sports equipment.
Let's go down to Hamden and just stare at this warehouse. Endless aisles of everything.
All of this is free.
Hold up, say again?
All of this is free.
It's got to be the shoes or the helmets.
We'll have ones that are previously used, and then we'll also get like some brand new ones as well that we receive. So we'll get ones like these.
Field hockey sticks.
This time of year is when we need lacrosse sticks the most.
LPF helped 215 programs last year.
This looks like it came straight off the field.
Unis and bats.
Wood bats too.
Aluminum bats to tennis.
Rackets that have been donated. We have some tennis specific bins that we received that we just start placing. So we'll have some of those.
A big bucket of golf balls.
Plenty of skates.
No ice, so no worries about falling, but you will fall over with what you see here and what you'll save here and how you'll help a little one who may not know how great they are about to become because they can't afford to play.
Take a cart and they can just pick up anything they want.
Coach is back and his program is expanding.
This year will be our first year of girls lacrosse, so we're very excited about that. LPF helped us get all of the sticks and heads and goggles for the young ladies.
So he's here on a shopping spree.
Without this place, the number of kids we have in our program will be cut in half.
You see this shopping basket? This would cost him at least $500 online or in a store.
It's good quality stuff. It's not, throwaways or junk.
You can't fall in love with the sport if you can't afford to play it. Leveling the playing field does as it says.
Bring that up and then start unloading the van too.
All right, you want to help pack the park? Scan this QR code right here on your screen. It'll keep you up to date on what Leveling the Playing Field is collecting, and it'll also remind you that we are holding a special collection event on April 20th at Honeygo Run Regional Park in Perry Hall. Again, we're looking for gently used sports equipment from all sports, whether it's baseball, football, soccer, lacrosse. Anything you can donate will help students looking to get out and play.
And now from WMAR 2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
And we're tracking that level 2 out of 5 risk for strong storms. And that's going to include all of our viewers for tomorrow afternoon and evening. And that's because we have that cold front that's going to be marching through our area, bringing with it some instability. Now, our primary concerns here are going to be the potential for some damaging winds embedded in this major line that's going to slide through. But there also is going to be potential for some hail and can't rule out an isolated spin up. So you'll want to be weather aware as you go through your Thursday. Here's a look at storm fuel because this lets us know where's the gas. And for the morning, not a lot of gas there. No gas there. Heading towards the 2 o'clock hour, there's a little bit, but we're still in that very low, less than 100 joules category. And you really want something 5, 7, 8, 100 joules. And that's what we start to see around 7 to 8 o'clock as some of that green starts sliding into our area, and that's going to linger through about 11 o'clock. So we're really going to be watching the second half of the day. Looking at cloudy skies, and I can't rule out an early morning sprinkle, but anything that falls through the 7 o'clock hour is really just going to be enough to dampen the wind chills. You're going to be able to turn that windshield wiper on the lowest speed. But as we head towards lunchtime, that's whenever I do expect some prefrontal showers to start to trickle in. And because there is a little bit of moisture out there, there's also a little bit of energy. I'm not excluding the opportunity to hear a few rumbles of thunder, but not concerned about severe weather through the 3 o'clock hour. Watching 6 as that final leg starts to push into the western half of our state. That's where most of the energy is going to be contained, sliding through the I-95 corridor at around the 9 o'clock hour, then eventually shifting on off towards the eastern shore through about midnight. So you'll want to stay dialed in, especially for the second half of the day. Early morning drizzle, temperatures soaring into the mid 60s by lunchtime, into the 70s for the afternoon, all courtesy of that strong southerly breeze here, but that's also where the instability lies. So as you're heading out to Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena, be weather aware for that Kim concert. You're not just going to be hearing drums. There's going to be some thunder as that main line slides through. And rain totals are roughly looking at about ½ an inch to an inch, with some isolated locations picking up a little bit more than that where we see some training. And then all of that starts to clear out as we head towards your Friday. Noticing temperatures dropping through the first half of the day. We'll hit that high early morning, getting back up to near 50 through the afternoon. Clouds start to break as we push into the second half of the evening, and we're clearing through the overnight hours with some cooler numbers filtering in behind the front. And we're looking at seasonal forecasts for your weekend. Temperatures hovering near 60 degrees. I do expect a few sprinkles on Sunday, but go ahead and plan your time outdoors. Sun and clouds for your Monday. Then we're looking at our next rain chance trickling in Tuesday evening into Wednesday.